No one has dark matter this time, and we should kick things off. So we got frequency, hardpoint, and one thing you should know about this hardpoint, and specifically, is this first hardpoint. It is just an absolute bloodbath, and we're just going to kick it off with VFIB and see how they start this one off. You see one guy's got ruined. He's going to get to the hill a little bit extra quick, and already it looks like Big Beans is going to start off with a 3-piece, and that's going to give him full control over this hill. And you can get a lot of time off this hill if you set up correctly, but you can lose a lot as well if you're not able to break it. So already just looks like VFIB's off to a really good start, and so let's kick it off with the ISHRN. I kind of brought it down that way, but regardless, you see now they're able to bounce it back, and you know that hill is very difficult to break if the other team has like mid control and making sure that they cut off all the angles correctly. But just right now, I'm So Hot right now is looking really good on the slaying department. You see Base God Dents actually starting off 5-1 in this game. I believe he's got the ICR. You know, this map is a really close range map, so using an ICR, you only really need one. And for him to start a 5-1, especially with an ICR, when you only have one on the other team who's using it, that is a very dominant start for him. But right there, it just gets shut down. You see VFIBs having control over these back spawn areas, which is very important for this hardpoint because it is very difficult to break out through the back or through the front, to be honest. So you see Fames putting in work inside the hardpoint right now. He's going to go for the heal. I'm not able to get the kill there on Displaced, who's trying to get the break here. He's 3-5. You see just no one really going off for the side of the I'm So Hot right now team. But just overall, VFIB's just having more control over this this hardpoint game right now. You see Fame's gonna fall down there to punch a duck, who very, very talented player when it comes to using this SOG up close. But not able to win the gunfight there on KevDog, who is using an ICR as well. And you see on the other side, he's just really not off to a good start at all. 3-5 now for him. Not looking good, but you see now the break is going to have to come in here from VFIB. They did a good job of controlling that last hill and the spawns for it, and now they're inside the hardpoint, but they're not pushing through the back, and so this is it's going to be very difficult for them to hold this hardpoint down because I'm So Hot right now's team is able to spawn right there and just pick up the kills that they need. And you see just like that, they're able to break it, but Kuzi's trying to stop him right here, and he's gonna pick up 3 and the 4th as well. Oh my goodness, going off in the hill, making it more. He's gonna get close to streaks here as well, so he's just gonna play his life and absolutely just going off right now. They're up by only a little bit here. Definitely something that anyone can come back from, and he's actually going to pull up a Maddox here, which is very good for this next hardpoint, which is kind of, it's long range for the most part, but it does have its close range gun battles, and you see he's using the SOG here, and just like that, his team's able to clear out the hill before he even gets there. And so now, I'm So Hot right now is going to be on the aggression. You got Base God Vince here, who's 6-9, not really off to a good start, trying to find out anybody inside the hill, maybe play a little bit of information, but he's going to get the slaying power here on Soletic. And so it looks like they're going for a mid push here as well, which is definitely the preferred way to breaking this hard point. And it's going to be difficult for VFIB to hold, and you see Base God Vince was able to get that punch there, which is giving his team an advantage. You got Bod Dent, who's using an ICR as well. I've seen a lot of ICRs on this map, so maybe just a little bit not as much pressure as I'm used to seeing on this map. But you see he's doing a good job of slaying regardless. 12-6 for him now, double positive. He's got an RCXD to use, but it can be good for breaking a hard point, especially with these close range maps. Using that will be very, very beneficial for them. And you see nearly everybody's got specialists. I believe KevDog wasted his right there. Oh no, he's just halfway because the Vision Pulse takes a little bit longer. But Base God Vince is actually going to pull out his War Machine and pick up 3. He's going to put it away as well. So he got 3 kills right there, and that's going to give him control over this hard point. But right now, VFIB is looking very, very strong, up by double the amount of points of I'm So Hot right now. But still, this red team is trying to bounce back in this hard point to come back, and you see they were holding down that hill, but just like that, the VFIB team is just absolutely slaying out right now. and they're going to try and play for these spawns, and it looks like they are going to be able to obtain them as well. You see Fame here. He's got the Grav Slam to work with, and I mean, just look at the stats from this VFIB team right now. Seletic 13 and 10. KevDog a little bit slack in there at 10 and 11, but you got Kuzi who's 15 and 12, Fame who's 16 and 12, and Big Beans who's 16 and 11. And I mean, just with those stats, you can just see the control for them. Absolutely insane. But Kuzi's not able to get one there. Fame's now gonna try and see what he can do for this hard point. They are still spawning in the back as well, so it is going to be a difficult hold for I'm So Hot right now. But you see the War Machine coming out from this VFIB team. He's not really able to spot out anybody, but still is able to pick up the kill. But he's going to be shut down from the back from Bod. And, I mean, Bod's just going off right now. Look at that. He's 19 and 9, and Base God Vince as well, 20 and 13. But just look at his teammates. They're not really having the same consistent slaying as those other two players. Display's just not able to get anything going. He's 6 and 14. Maybe a little bit of connection issues. I know he was like overshooting that player inside bottom lobby, so maybe a little bit of an issue there for him. Awesome for Life 13 and 19. He's struggling to get anything started for himself. Spot another player back there, not able to come out with a gunfight, and you see they're just flooding out this back. Boddent's able to get that kill there. And now VFIB is up by over a hard point. And I mean, it just seems like ISHRN is just playing a little bit too much of catch up here in this hard point. They were able to use the crash there, which is giving them a little bit of a health advantage here, which is going to give them the break. But you see now the crash coming in from VFIB, and so just like that, while they gained control over the hard point, they lost it almost instantly as the specialists come in. And now 15 seconds left on the hill. Now it's going to play for the rotation, and you see VFIB already setting up new, and they're completely set up for this hard point already. And it's going to be very, very difficult yet again for I'm So Hot right now's team to break this next hard point as well. You see Boddent's trying to find anybody from the last hill on the rotation. And now the gunfight's coming down. I believe that's Seletic here inside the hard point with the Maddox. He's able to spot out one. Fame's just slaying out around the hill, and now really everybody split up on the I'm So Hot right now's team. It looks like Boddent's actually going to use the Tempest here, trying to spot out anybody you can find. This Tempest lasts for an extended period of time, so he's going to have this specialist to lose for a little bit, but just like that, it's wasted. And now the slaying power from VFIB comes back, and with the Tempest kill right there, that's going to give him a very distinct advantage to get the rest of this hill. And you see Fame using that Grav Slam, able to spot out too. And I mean, only about 25 more seconds is all they need in order to take this hard point. And they're going to be able to get a couple of it here. And so now the rotation's coming back, and it's just another bloodbath. He got Base God Vince inside the hard point, not able to do anything, and just like that, 4 down in favor of VFIB. And so already, just VFIB can close it out here. 10 more seconds is all they need. You see Big Beans on the front line of attack here. The drone squad was called in by him as well. He's got full streaks to utilize, and that's going to solidify it right there. VFIB takes map number 1. And what a way to start off this series. It just seemed like the I'm So Hot right now's team just kept on having to play catch up, and it just wasn't working out for them at all. You see Kuzi here with the best play. This is when he got that that nice little quad feed. I mean, just absolute slaying power from VFIB, just top tier when it comes to slaying. And I mean, starting off with a win here on map number 1 really sets the path for victory throughout the rest of the series, because constantly I'm So Hot now has to worry about, you know, you can't go down 2 maps in a row. That's just not where you want to be. Then you have to play a reverse sweep, and I mean, that's just very difficult to do at that point. So when we come back, we're going to get map 2 S&D right after the break. And we're back with the NGE League. VFIB was able to take map number 1, hardpoint frequency, pretty easily. And now they're back at it again, this time on S&D Arsenal. And this map is really, really interesting. And I'm on board with Bod Dent because he's got the sniper out. And I mean, if anybody on VFIB peeks over, and it looks like KevDog does, but the hit marker comes in. Hit marker's very, very consistent in this game, and he gets another one. Oh my goodness, right as soon as I turned it away. And you see as well Seletic has the sniper out as well, and I mean that's very unfortunate for Bod Dent because that's a kill that it basically is thrown away. And it looks like another sniper shot being released, this time from Seletic, and you see the B push actually coming in. And many teams really don't prefer to go to this B side, but it looks like they are using it. And you see he's taking his time, but still not able to connect, just barely. And they are down a man, so this is going to be very difficult for them to take it, as Bod Dent is able to get one with his sniper as well. And Base got Vince finishes off the round there for I'm So Hot, and they're looking very, very good so far in this S&D so far. I mean, just the sniper shots to begin with, which would have given them an even more of an advantage if they were able to get that. And just now, the way that they were able to control middle as well, very, very strong. But let's see how VFIB is able to bounce back, now down a round.
Protect the objectives.
And so I wonder if Seletic put away the sniper. I don't think he did. No, he did not. So it looks like he's actually not deciding to go inside the window, which we saw Bod Dent do last time. And I believe Bod Dent is using the sniper again as well. So it's going to be a sniper on sniper battle. And it looks like Seletic is going to come out on top of that one there. And the nade comes in, not able to connect, but you see 2 kills in favor of VFIB, and that's going to give him a 2-man advantage going in here. But Displace is able to take down KevDog there. Kuzi comes back and gets a kill there on Awesome for Life. And so the 2-man advantage still for VFIB, and Kuzi's able to take down Punch a Duck. So now it's really up to Displace here, who's going to spot out Big Beans, but Big Beans comes out on top with this ICR shot. And just right now, it's very back and forth. You see Kuzi's going to come in here with the best play, spotting out that player in vents, and just... Oh man, I thought I was going to beam him on the head glitch, but... Just good plays here. It was a good A-bomb push. You know, this is the preferred bomb site to go to on offense, but many people don't really expect the B push at all. So I wonder if they're going to continue to push this B side, this I'm So Hot right now team. And it looks like actually they're going to go for an A push, so now it's really up to Bod Dent to get this kill off of the tree head glitch over here. You see he got 2 hit markers on him last time, and looks like Big Bean's trying to spot out a player there. Engagement's happening, but no one able to finish off any kills yet. Base God Vince actually uses an RCXD, trying to spot out anybody over there. He's getting the callouts for his teammates, and this is really the one thing that people don't like about this RC car, is that sometimes you can see people through the wall and see where they're located. But actually it looks like 2 kills in favor of VFIB. Oh no, it's just a trade right there. So 4-4, and no one really has an advantage, but KevDog able to get that kill there. And so now the advantage goes to VFIB. Awesome for Life trying to heal up, but not able to do it, as Kuzi's able to take down another one. Forward 1 at the beginning of this, but he's shut down there by Displace. But just like that, VFIB bounces back. And now after losing that first round, they bounce back and win 2 rounds straight. And, I mean, this is not looking good for the side of I'm So Hot right now. Losing that offensive round after trading rounds is it's going to be a heartbreaker there, as KevDog comes out with this final kill cam here. Or the best play kill cam, I should say. And so now they had success on that A push last time, but let's see if they decide to go B this time. I'm assuming they would after how dominating they were at A, and it actually looks like they're going to push through mid here, and Kuzi does have a dart to use, and he's going to actually use it right off the break here. And 2 kills already. And I make that 3 now with the dart as well. 4 now, and already just Awesome for Life left in a 1 versus 4 situation. and he's gonna get flooded here. Not able to make anything happen. Gets the kill there on Fame, but Big Beans picks up the trade. And just like that, VFIB goes up 3-1 in this S&D, and they're just looking very, very strong. It is a best-of-5 series, so it's the first one to win 3 games. Will be the winner here in Fame. The aggression works out for him as he's able to take down 2 there in the best play. And just the slaying power that we've seen from VFIB is just unmatched for the side of I'm So Hot right now.
Neutralize the objective.
They really need to step up their game here if they want to take a map off of VFIB. At this point, I mean, you're down 3 rounds to 1. You just got to worry about winning 1 round to get themselves going, to continue that streak of success. You really do not want to lose a round here. And you see just like that, Awesome for Life not able to win his gunfight. Looks like Base God Vince is trying to pick up his trade, but not able to do so. And the RC's coming for him, and it's going to connect as well. So already a 1 versus 3 scenario. This place was able to get 1 before falling, but now it's up to Bod Dent, who was going off last game. Will he be able to go off here and get the 1 versus 3s tagged up? Able to play his life though. You see the time dwindling down. 35 seconds left on the clock. He's able to spot out Big Beans there, who pushed up just a little bit too far. That's a good play there, but he's not able to spot out anybody. The bomb is down at B as well, so now, actually, you know what? He could be able to do this. You see VFIB split up completely. You got Soletic here at B watching this bomb push, and you got Kev Dog over there at A. And so just like that, now he gets it down to a 1 versus 1 scenario. Bod Dent is going to go for this bomb plant. He has to plant the bomb, and now the 1 versus 1 scenario, but he's going to be tagged in the back, and just like that, the choke of the 1 versus 3. Kev Dog, a very good play there to pick up that player and secure his team the round win there. So that's going to bring him up 4-1, and he's got a Hellstorm to utilize as well.
Keep it down, we're not done yet.
So VFIB looking very, very strong in this S&D as well. You saw the slaying in their favor last game, and now the slaying in their favor as well this game. As you see the snipe coming in there from Soletic. Simply just not missing with that sniper. I think he missed the first shot, but you know, we'll give him the benefit of the doubt. He's doing pretty good. So now let's see if VFIB, if they decide to push mid. Actually, it looks like they're going to push B this time. So now they're just splitting up every single time on the offense. They went A, then they went mid, and now they're going to B. And it's going to be a 5 push to B. They give up control over middle. So I wonder if anybody's going to play this window and pick up any of these players. You see the call out that there are people crossing to B is given to them. And now Fame's going to go for the bomb plant. And this is going to be very, very difficult for I'm So Hot right now to break this hold that now VFIB is in control of. And they have Crash to use as well. You see they have 200 health. That's going to give them the health advantage. And they have life advantage as well, as now it's a 3 versus 4 scenario. Make that a 2 versus 4. Punch and Duck's able to get 1 there. And now it's a 2 versus 2 scenario. They have control. They have the slight advantage I'm So Hot does, but just like that, they lose the control, and Kuzi's able to pick up the 2-piece with his extra health. And I mean, VFIB is just looking excellent right now in this S&D. And Kuzi, of course, is going to get this final best play here. Able to spot out the first player, and he's got 200 health, so why not challenge it, you know? Base God Vince just not able to do anything against that extra health. And so now, really, just I'm So Hot right now is just struggling to get anything going for them.
Clear the objective.
You see Bod Dent, who's going off last game, as well as Base God Vince, not able to do much here. Displaces, bringing it back, but you see just Awesome for Life, 1 and 6. Punch Your Duck, just double negative right there. It looks like actually they're going to be very, very aggressive here. And it may work out in their favor, as now they're up a life. Big Beans was able to get that first blood there on Bod Dent, but just this mid control, they don't really have control over a bomb right there. As you see, Kev Dog was able to get a kill there, but Punch It Duck gets his trade. So now it's a 3 versus 2 scenario. They have an advantage, but it's just not looking good for them because they don't have control over a bomb site. They need to pick a bomb site right now to go to secure themselves just a bomb plant which will give him control and force VFIB on the aggression. You see, now it's really Sletic who's back here trying to play out the call-out. Looks like he does get the call-out, but he's shut down just like that. And now it's up to Fame in a 1 versus 3 scenario. And so now they're going to get the bomb planted. And this is going to force Fame on the aggression. You see nobody over here on this area to spot out this player. And they're set up here. Base got Vince able to play his life there, but Fame now trying to spot out this player. The grapple hook coming in, not able to get himself the kill though. Let's see the ego challenge and the gunfight win. BC's got to heal up. Time running out. He's able to spot out another one, but yet again another failed 1 versus 3 in this game. And so that's going to be in favor of I'm So Hot this time. So now they took 1 round off of them, which may give them a little bit of a momentum shift in their favor, but I mean, just the way we've seen VFIB play, it's going to be very, very difficult for them to come back and win 4 rounds straight. So let's hop on board to see what VFIB decides to do here. See, Fame's really close to this graph slam as well. And it looks like I'm So Hot right now is going to pull out the crash. So that's going to give him the health boost here. So at this point, you can't lose this round. I mean, you have the crash. And, I mean, if you lose this round as well, you lose the whole entire game, and you go down 0-2 in the series, which is something you do not want at this point. You see Big Bean's already coming out with the first blood there, and so that's going to give him an ability to get the bomb plant. And so that's going to force I'm So Hot right now on the aggression. It looks like he's actually going to get a team kill. He does get a kill in the meantime, but that's going to give him a little bit of a disadvantage. But now a Tempest actually being utilized by VFIB. They realize that they have the crash to use, and so now that's going to work out. But Base God Vince comes back and uses the War Machine, so now it's a 1 versus 1 scenario. He's got to find this player, but he has a Tempest, and he's got to get around this corner, but he's not able to do it. And just like that, VFIB comes out on top, and Big Beans, what a play there with the Tempest. And just barely getting out with his life. Oh man, if that War Machine was able to connect with him, that was almost a secure of the round for him. You see, just barely able to get out alive here. Spotting out this player. Misses the first shot, but the second one connects. And just like that, VFIB goes up 2-0 in the series. And I mean, what a way to start it here in the league. I mean, if you're able to secure this win, like I've said before, if you're able to secure this win, especially 3-0, that's definitely going to secure your name inside your pool. And, I mean, people are going to be starting to fear these teams that are undefeated. And, I mean, when we come back, we're going to have the control to see who takes the, well, we're going to see if VFIB is able to close it out 3-0, or if maybe I'm So Hot right now can come back and perform a reverse sweep. So it's coming up right after this break. It was a little bit late. I didn't realize that they started it, but, I think I have it a little bit backwards. I believe, yeah, I have it backwards. Hold on. Let me just change that real quick so it looks a little bit better. There we go. So you see, VFIB is up 2-0 right now as well. They didn't change hosts, so I didn't know if they were going to change up anything as well. So there we go. Now everything looks solid. And you see already it looks like I'm So Hot right now is doing a good job at controlling over this, over A right now. So they're able to get that first tick. And one thing about this map is that people really like to give up this first thing, this first control point, so that they go for the, so they can outslay on the second one. Then you don't really have to worry about 2 and pushing solo. And you see VFIB's taking up 2 kills right there, which is going to give them a, well, they're down lives 24-20, so what they really need to get these kills here. Just I'm So Hot right now had an incredible start in this control, and you see a little bit of just everybody really playing their lives. I've never really seen anybody just do what they're doing right now, just setting up like this, but it's alright. I'm So Hot right now is finally starting to push together and go for this control point. You see actually 3 kills there. That's going to give them an advantage, and they may actually be able to take this point here. One thing about this map is that it's very difficult on offense to get these breaks, and for them to be able to do this as easily as they did, it's just excellent. You see Displace actually falling there though, but they do have the life advantage to utilize as well. You see it's 18 to 11, so they have 7 lives to use here, and basically throw at the hill. It is contested, but you see they were able to get a point as well, so now... Oh, it looks like Streaks actually coming in from Base God Vince. That's a little bit too early, especially if you have a life advantage as well. I don't really necessarily agree with the Streaks. If you were stacking up, maybe, but he does have a Hellstorm to utilize as well. But I didn't even notice that, and you see VFIB just dropping like flies. They only have 3 members remaining. And you see KevDog was able to take one down there, trying to spot out another one. I'm So Hot right now was able to get another tick as well on B, so... that's going to give them a little bit of an advantage. They are slaying out really well there. 2 versus 9 now, and oh my goodness, they're going off right now. They're forcing everybody on I'm So Hot right now to be spawned together, though. So no solo pushes here. But, you know, anything can happen. They're going to take down 2 more lives as well. Can we see it? This will be an amazing start, but Bodent's able to take down that kill. Not able to get the second one there, but Bodent, oh, he is able to get the second there. So, Bodent, the savior for his team, that was almost looking very, very scary. But he was able to get that one, get the first round win, especially on an offense as well. You know, that defensive side very easily able to, well, it's very easy to defend it from that defensive angle. So, just Bodent going off right now. I don't even know what his stats are, but I mean, he was able to pick up those last 2 saving kills, which gave his team the round win there. But looks like he's 9-4, and Base God Vince 11-4 from him. And what a way to start it off. He does have this Hellstorm to utilize as well, so they really do not want to give up B. So basically, with that Hellstorm, since A's in close, they can't really use it to stop him. And whoa, I mean, right as soon as I say that, just a 5 kill spree from VFIB. So that's going to give him the advantage already on the lives and everything. So already just 2 points being captured from them. And you see, this is what we were talking about earlier about I'm So Hot right now. It's just basically going to give up this hill so that they can set up on this B zone and hopefully take off some lives off of VFIB. And actually, we see here Bodent was able to obtain streaks as well. So now that's going to give streaks to Base God Vince and Bodent. And you see, VFIB didn't go for that for this B hardpoint, which would have helped them out a little bit. To take it early. If they're able to take B early, then I'm So Hot right now can't use their streaks against them. But I guess they couldn't find that one out. And actually, a 2-piece coming in here from Fame, getting tagged up from the side. And he's got a Lightning Strike and Hellstorm as well. So streaks are going to be a big thing in this game. Right here, as you see the kills coming out. Drone Squad now coming in from Fame, who's fully streaked out. But here comes the Hellstorms from Base God Vince, and you see he's able to pick off 3 here. And so that's what we were talking about earlier, about how since they have those streaks to utilize, they can basically get a break just like that. But you see VFIB is up on lives by 6 lives, to, in fact, so 13-19 in their favor. And now Big Bean's able to spot out another one. Looks like Awesome for Life is able to get a trade there, but okay, now the streaks from KevDog coming in. He's picks up 3, but one of them is on his own teammate, which is going to cost him a life there. And what a play in the vents from Base God Vince. That's going to give him a little bit of an advantage, but just the streaks being utilized, I mean, that one a little bit of a fail usage there. Only able to spot out 1 of KevDog. But, you know, that's going to allow them to set up just even a little bit better to hopefully get this comeback. You see they're down 8 lives to 15 there, so they have to slay out twice as more, and you see the streaks being utilized as well by Fame, and that they are going to get the call out of where these players are located as well. So now 6 lives to 14. Things are dwindling down, but Bodent is actually going to use his streaks as well. And Awesome for Life is just cracked right there, shooting his own teammate. So now 6 lives to 12. And they do have the advantage here. Even though they're not advantage on lives, they do have the time advantage. And you see Base God Vince is going to be forced to use his specialist there. And that might actually solidify it. You see now 3 lives to 8. I don't know. It's going to be very, very close. But actually, look at this flank. Look at this flank. If I can go over to this player here. Kuzi, oh my goodness, he gets shut down. And now it's going to be up to Fame, who's going to get a 2-piece. Oh my goodness, this could be it. There it is, Fame with the 3-piece. No way. They had the advantage, they had the setup and everything, but Fame coming in clutch for VFIB. Look at that, the 2-piece, just choke shots from that battery player there. I don't know who that is. But those are gunfights you just have to win, and just like that, VFIB comes out on top. And oh my goodness. So yet again, another offensive win there for these teams. So maybe I was wrong. Maybe the offensive side is what you want here on Arsenal Control. And the crash right off the rip. That is a smart play, but just like that, Fame counters it with the grab spike, and he's gonna pick up 3, make that a 4th, and now he is fully streaked out as well. And I believe he's stacking up on his streaks as well, so he's just gonna go ahead and use his to see if he can stack up even more. He only picks up a kill on his teammate, which is a little bit unfortunate there. But Fame's just absolutely slaying out, and I mean, what a way to start off. This is the way you want to start off on this map. And this is why defense has that advantage, because if you're able to push through their spawn and don't offer them up A right off the rip, that's basically going to give them free advantage to slay out in their spawn. And you see Fame's going to fall there before he's able to stack up on his drone strike, but you see he does have streaks to utilize as well. And so now it's going to be up to I'm So Hot right now. They have to do something right now in order to break the defensive hold from VFIB. They were able to do that here, and so now they have to capture A, but they're down already 10 lives, and just like that, 3 fall down, even more just of a disadvantage from them. And I mean, just the slaying capabilities not there with the side of how VFIB is just able to come in here slaying out. And I mean, just look at the stat advantage here for VFIB. Nearly everybody positive. You got 3 members of KevDog, Fame, who's double positive, and Big Beans as well. Just 3 of those players just absolutely slaying out. And just like that, they're able to take the round 3 as well. And so now they're one round away of solidifying the 3-0. And I mean, you're going to see this play from Fame yet again. He was able to get the grapple hook as well as the grab slam, which really kicked things off in this round. As well as the 2 kills as well. So just 4 kills right off the rip from Fame after making that insane play the round before. I mean, there's really nothing you can do against that. And so now I wonder if they're gonna come back and use maybe their grab slam, punch a duck. It's really up to him. He is gonna have his grapple in time as well, so maybe he's gonna do something, and it looks like he is. I believe he's looking up. Yep, he's gonna do the same exact thing, and this is gonna work out. No, it's not! Oh my goodness! A waste of a specialist, and just like that, VFIB. I mean, that's 5 uncontested kills you already got right off the rip in this game, and you see the Tempest being utilized as well from Big Beans. I mean, this is not looking good for I'm So Hot right now. A little bit of a waste of a Tempest there. Botden's actually going to come in with a 2-piece there. But you see the streaks to counter it, and I mean, just after how hot of a start that they had there, for Botden to shut down those 2 kills there, it's very good for them, but they need to continue their streak. If they get the streak here, then really, I don't know. Really, KevDog's gonna get the kill there on Awesome, and I mean, it's just really going back and forth at this point. You see streaks just being utilized from VFIB, trying to take down as many lives as possible, just make it a little bit easier for them. You see Base God Vince is gonna get the kill there on a KevDog. He's gonna try and slay out in the spawn, try and get some lives back. You see he's gonna be able to get another one as well, but the Sletic actually uses the Annihilator and gets a 3-piece. I'm not able to get much more than that, but Base God Vince not able to do anything as well, so now at disadvantages of 8 lives, and you see 2 ticks already on this control point, and the streaks being utilized. 6 to 18 now,
We're losing B.
and this is what it comes down to. You have to go absolutely insane if you want to win this. And you see no lives remaining. Fame here is in a perfect position here to just slay out. Oh my goodness, Big Beans is actually going to get a 3-piece, and Bod Dent left the game. I think Bod Dent is pissed off at this point because he was going off. This whole series, it just seemed like he was getting kill after kill after kill, but here we're going to see the 3-piece that we missed from Big Beans. So he was able to get 1, the 2nd, and the 3rd. They're all stunned, but a 3-piece is a 3-piece, and that's going to secure VFIB. The 3-0 sweep against I'm So Hot, and what a way to start off this league with a 3-0, hot 3-0. We saw plenty last year with Season 4 and Season 3, so